For all my niggas out that back, nigga, this that big fat shit. Yeah, this that big. When it's time to ride, homicide, we gon' clear the business. Niggas set your dome, the accurate. So when they hit that flip, you gotta be on my side, but I'm never lacking. Bitch, I keep it with me. Up and push your brain, I catch you lagging, then I gotta zip you. It's gon' be a bang out. It's about to rain out. I fought with that drink and let it loose. That's what that game about. Niggas said it, this and throwing shots. It's what them slangs about. Up and push your brain and take a pound and leave your brains out.
What it is, Honey Mob, that was my man DTR Zero out of Convict, Louisiana. Y'all make sure y'all tune into him, and y'all make sure y'all go ahead on and hit that link below, and y'all make sure y'all hear that heat. Why y'all let it? Y'all want the best prices, want the best deals, or anything like that? Y'all make sure y'all go online and y'all hit up New Line Trends. Y'all gotta go up on Facebook, Twitter, and IG. Y'all link yourselves in. Y'all won't be sorry, man. Real talk. All the love is given back that's received. To all my haters, the manufacturer of your mother's perfume is called Goat Ass, and your sister's sewing smells like minced garlic and cheese biscuits. Now go in the corner and listen to Chameleon there and Mike Jones like you always did. I'm talking about the music that they put out right now, if they still do. And your father is Billy Otto. Now take that in the corner with you and don't never come back. Now we got to get up in this situation, man, because we got Webbie. He's sitting out here, he dropping music, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Boosie getting up under the comments, and he basically like, we got to get on the phone and we got to talk. So with them talking and stuff like that and rearranging what they got to rearrange to get back in the booth, do everybody feel like, is this because Boosie is actually going through what he going through on IG and he trying to build back up his IG? What's really going on? Because I only brought that up because this is what I read when you read certain comments, you know what I'm saying? Now, I know people think I make a lot of this stuff up, you know what I'm saying? We don't care what you think, you know what I'm saying? But I got to raise these questions because somebody's going to come out and assume that, you know? So we got to put everything out in the wind. Now, with that being said, we know that Webbie is a very talented artist. He may get in his own way at times. Now, he get out up on the internet and he say a lot of outlandish stuff, but nonetheless, we love him for it because he's so pure. Now, Trill Entertainment is what he gonna rep to the death. You see what I'm saying? And Boosie is not quite fond of this whole Trill thing because he had differences. Now, well, you know, Webbie just staying loyal to who put him on, so he's gonna keep that name alive. It's not about that. I don't want people to think that it's about anything that got to do with Trill. You know, when he got out, you know what I'm saying, they did music together. You know, they was close. They're going to always be close. But with that being said, Boosie did raise a lot of questions when he put what he put out. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get too far into it because it's in the past. We already made a video on it. But Boosie did say he was doing shows in his name and keeping the money, and he wasn't keeping it too solid as people thought he was when he was going away in Angola. So we got to point that out as well. So that's why we want to know what is the motive behind this, because, you know, if you really felt like that, then, you know, would you want to even do business with somebody like that? Now, with that being said, brothers get into it all the time. Nothing less than an argument was supposed to happen. You see what I'm saying? Because they all have to vent. They probably went years without even getting into it. You see what I'm saying? And really voicing their opinion because they got to go along with what they got to go along with to make sure they get themselves established as artists. Now, once that happened, then you see Webbie and you see Boosie start growing into their own people. Now, if everybody remember back in the day, Boosie had all the street hits, but Webbie had all the international hits that was playing on radio all around. You see what I'm saying? So he got his feet wet more quicker than Boosie in the game, you know, but Boosie got a long stretch since he was like 14, you know what I'm saying, 13 years old or something like that. I think he dropped his first album when he was 15. So I don't know how long who had in the game, but I can tell you this, that when it comes to international hits, Webbie held more weight. You know, and a lot of people want to argue that. So this is not to put one against the other. This is just simply to clear the smoke. You know, we want to know why, you know, what they got to talk about. Because it's like, why and what they got to talk about may be nothing more than business, you know, and we don't want that for them. And I'm gonna explain, you know, 'cause I know y'all like how we don't want business for both of them. What I mean by that is we don't want business that's just structured off of getting a dollar and that ain't got no love behind it. Because, you know, when they back to being they buddy selves and, you know what I'm saying, being brothers again, you know what type of music come out of that. You know what I'm saying? They unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. When, you know, Webbie and Boosie do an album together right now, people is gonna tune in. You know what I'm saying? So we want it. You know what I'm saying? Either way it come. But, you know what I'm saying, we don't want the business to be shrouded around nothing but respect, you know? And they obviously got that because Boosie said we need to get up on the phone. So he didn't have to say that. So I don't want people to act like that this is any big deal or whatever. You know, we just seen Webbie dropping new music and stuff like that. And Boosie seen it and, you know, they want to get up on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Who knows if Webbie is willing to even talk to him or rather Boosie is, you know what I'm saying, really trying to talk to him about even doing music. You see what I'm saying? So maybe they just trying to fill each other out first to just see where they really at. I know that even after the argument and stuff like that, Webbie posts Boosie, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like it was regular. So, you know, it was nothing more than an argument. So a lot of people did make this bigger than what it is. So I just want to get everything clear by just letting everybody know that we don't know what's going to come out of this phone call, but we will be keeping a close eye on it. Because if it's a Webbie and Boosie album coming out of it, and they can get all the trio artists up there, the old trio artists and all of that, like, man, look, man, you don't know what that'll do. You see what I'm saying? Now, I know a lot of the younger people don't know. You see what I'm saying? They only probably, like, if they know, because they know about Lil Fat. You see what I'm saying? But I'm talking about, like, all of the old trio artists. I'm talking about if they get up on one track together, you know, and a lot of reunions don't work. You know what I'm saying? We seen this over and over. We seen G-Unit try to get back together. They had a couple hot tracks. You know what I'm saying? They try to use the strategy of jumping up on new beats that was released by a new hot artist first before they was actually heard, and it kind of worked, but then when they found out it won't they beat, it won't right. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, G-Unit didn't really work out like that. You know what I'm saying? Dipset tried to reunite, you know what I'm saying? They got a couple of cool songs in, but it didn't work. So I don't want to go into all of that, but I'm just explaining that if Boosie and Webbie does one of these albums and they got all the trio artists up there and, you know, they don't keep being consistent and they just do it for the, you know, idea of doing business, then it's not going to come out right. It's going to be just like that. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole thing about them actually talking, because this could be a good thing, you know, and I'm looking forward to it. So what y'all think? Shout out to the whole 100 Mob. I'm out, man.